And I know a couple rule changes this year with the clock doesn't stop after first down and the untimed downs. How have y'all kind of practiced around that, learned that, and what do you think of those new rules from a player's perspective?
Yeah, man. It's actually interesting because we were just having a conversation about it. Some of our guys, we were just talking about how they changed the overtime rules in the NFL, stuff like that. It was pretty interesting to me that they had did it. I know it was going to be, time for it. In practice, our main emphasis was get ready, get set, get on the ball. As soon as the ball is spotted, we should be ready to go. So really just working on stuff like that in practice, move the field periods, making sure that everybody's on the same accord with the signals and, really just trying to get lined up and get set.
I know a lot of this is for player safety to kind of minimize the amount of plays in a game. Is that something that, as players, that's important to y'all as far as less plays in a game?
To be honest, not for real, because I don't know if you seen last year, but like we were still kind of moving kind of slow and still only had like 48 plays in the game. You know what I'm saying? And the times when we did have like real good games, we were running like 70 plays a game. So it's like, I guess it works out for the safety of the guys, making sure that they don't cramp and whatnot. We're not out there way too long. But at the same time, like, you got to play no matter what the time is. We don't really pay attention to the clock. You know what I'm saying? Just get down and line up and go ball.
We'll go behind the TV lights.
Yeah, Nias, do you anticipate doing kick return, punt return, both, or what do you see yourself in special teams this year?
I definitely see myself back there punt return. Definitely going to be back there kick return. I don't know if I'm going to be returning all the kicks this year on punt or kickoff, but I expect myself to be back there a few times for sure.
And then you've been around the special teams unit for a while. How much do you feel like the success on special teams translates to kind of the overall team success in games?
All right. Me personally, I feel like the most successful teams are the most successful on special teams. You know what I'm saying? Those teams that take special teams as serious as they do their own position, I feel like those teams will be the ones to be able to overcome adversity or make a big play on special teams when some people aren't expecting it. Special teams is just as important as offense and defense, and that's in any team. Like, if your special teams is not up to point, then you can lose a game, you know what I'm saying, just because of special teams, so for sure.
We'll stay behind the TV lights and then come back up front.
Yeah, so just one more. And then I know you guys have seen the new entrance at Kyle Field. Just kind of what are your thoughts of that?
Man, it's going to be exciting. All I know is it's definitely going to be rocking. Hopefully, I had requested, like for us to do like a little light show or something. But hopefully we are able to get that. I know the fireworks and everything is going to be fun to see. I'm excited. I'm excited.
We're still back on TV row.
Obviously, going up against your teammates for the past couple weeks, now you guys arrive at game week. What's the excitement in the locker room kind of heading into this week?
Probably the most exciting feeling that I've had since I've been here. I know all the guys are definitely ready and pumped. We definitely been tired of going up against each other, and we've been saying it for the past week. So now that, we get to go up against somebody else in a different uniform, it's definitely exciting.
We got front row.
Okay, so light show. What's the best walkout music to go to?
It's a few. It's a few. I'm not going to be able to spoil it, but I put in my request. That's all you got to know.
Ainias, when you look at the running back position of losing Devon, you also lose a player in the special teams aspect. But where have you seen guys like Ruben, Le'Veon, Amari, Ernest, all of them be able to take advantage of more reps because if this is going to be an offense that probably is running back by committee style?
Man, it's crazy because they're all so unique. In all their playing styles, we have power, we have speed, we have agility, quickness, everything. So just the fact that coach has really been utilizing all of them and all of their skills and talents is going to be fun to see. We have some of the guys on special teams, some of the guys just doing what they do best, you know what I'm saying? So just give them the rock and let them work.
And then you've been able to see them throughout the spring and then going into fall camp. what has been the biggest translation of positives that you've noticed in both Connor and Max so far at the quarterback position?
It's so many. I'm not gonna lie. It's like you can name a lot, but the main thing that I've seen out of both of those guys, and I feel like the most important thing is the leadership qualities. You know, they're not so much worried about who's going to win the spot or none of that. You know, they just want to win, and I feel like that's what you need in your quarterback. You need a winning mentality, and those guys, they're always trying to make sure that everybody is going hard, you know, not just for themselves, so, like, they're protected or whatever, but they want to win, like I said. And just the fact that both of them have stepped up tremendously from the previous year is just, it's going to be great. It's going to be great, for sure.
We have Olin, second row on the right.
And Ice, what do you have to see from your offense in this first game to make you feel pretty good, or to get a good feeling about where you are headed and what y'all have done?
Really just limiting the mistakes. For instance, like limiting MAs, blocking assignments, making sure that we're all on one accord, making sure that we're all running off the ball in the receiver room, just playing together as a team. If I see that, then I feel like we have a real good chance to doing some real good things this year.
We have Cease, second row on the left.
You know, last year you guys didn't play up to your standards against Sam Houston State, let's say, in UMass. You lose to Appalachian State. You're a heavy favorite Saturday. You guys talked about that. What's going to be different when you play these kind of games this year, you feel?
I'll say the mentality. I know this year we've really been emphasizing in our room, let's not play down to anybody's level. You know, let's play at our level. And we're all great in that room. So we just got to make sure that, well, my mentality to the guys was, let's kill. You know, whoever in front of us, let's go ahead and destroy them, make sure that they don't want to come back on this field no more.
And we have a question back in TV row.
And I was speaking to that receiving room with so many options and a wide variety of talent. Do y'all talk about at this point, like as a group, we want each one of you guys individually try to find something that you can do to separate yourselves, you know, to say, I'm going to be the guy for this, I'm going to be the guy for this, or do you just say, hey, let's just kind of go out there and we're just collectively just wave after wave of talent? How do y'all kind of approach that?
I feel like we feed off each other. You know, if somebody is not, you know, it's days when a lot of people it's gotten tough during camp. It's hot. Some people may not want to go all the time, but we have so many guys that are so talented, and it's like it's become very competitive in a way to where you don't want to be the odd man out. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, we feed off each other's energy. If somebody makes a play, then next thing you know, we're all making plays. So I don't really think that it's competitive in a way where we're trying to, like, steal each other's shine or steal each other's reps or nothing like that. I feel like we're just all wanting to eat. And we all know that we can, so it's like whoever gets the ball, you know, celebrate them. You know what I'm saying? Because we all one team, so why not get happy and excited?
And we'll wrap it up with Brent, front row.
How much improvement have you seen from the offensive line? You know, they had some tough times last year, but how much improvement have you seen?
Man, tremendous steps, and everything is clicking in the room. You know what I'm saying? Those guys are definitely all together. Coach Adagios did a real good job of making sure that the guys are pushing themselves, you know, to another level. This summer, this offseason, we were making sure that they got extra work, you know, just to be in the heat. They had worked out in the morning or whatever, but then they'll come back after everybody is done and get some extra work in the heat during the hottest time of the day around like 2, 3 o'clock. So just the companionship that I've seen in those guys, they really came together as one. And not only that, now they're starting to express themselves to the team. You know, usually they'll be a little coked up together or whatnot, but now it's like we hear them. You know what I'm saying? We hear Big Layden talking. We hear Big Dewberry, all the young guys and whatnot. They're all coming together, and it's looking real nice.